Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. I'm currently in a group practice and never considered going solo until COVID hit and we went virtual. I really only want to go solo if having an exclusive virtual practice is possible. Do you think therapists will have the ability to stay virtual if they choose? I do accept insurance, so I'm not sure how that will control that decision. Any thoughts or insights would be helpful. Thanks. So, first, I want to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. It's an all inclusive, simple, affordable practice management system. It has everything you need from your calendar, your notes, your video conferencing. It has the lowest credit card processing rate out there and thousands of verified reviews on Trustpilot. I like that their notes format follows the golden rule, so you don't have to retype the same thing over and over and over. You can check them out for 2 months for free if you go to therapynotes.com and use the promo code ABUNDANT. So yay, the great news is that a post-COVID fully virtual practice is entirely possible. And I know that because a pre-COVID virtual private practice was totally possible. And thanks to all the pivoting that therapists and clients have done, it's even more accepted and expected as an offering than ever before. As far as insurance and virtual, that totally depends. So I live in North Carolina, and the largest insurer in the state has covered virtual since well before COVID. Some insurance companies in other states, some other insurance companies probably in this state have given notice that they're not going to cover after a certain date for virtual therapy. So many of those states have also had dates set before and then bumped them out farther. But with vaccinations widely available, now, if insurance companies don't want to pay for virtual, they're not going to. So check with the insurance companies that you're paneled with by contacting provider relations and asking what their virtual coverage is looking like for the future. Let's explore your options real quick. The perfect world for you sounds like insurance will always cover virtual and you get to go into your own private virtual practice. Make sure that you get approved from the insurance company in your practice before taking the leap. Because it's different. They're not going to automatically cover you just because you're credentialed with the group practice. Make sure you look over all the paperwork you signed with the group so that you leave properly. If there's a non-compete clause, do you plan to fight that? Most non-compete clauses don't hold water. Or do you want to have a fresh start? Fighting it involves lawyers. It involves probably more stress than not fighting it, but there's also the stress of filling your caseload and getting clients in. So check that out. See and look at anything you signed, basically. Make sure you give the amount of notice is required so that you leave smoothly and easily. So my question for you is, what if insurance doesn't cover virtual? Then you have a choice to make. I'm assuming that the group would require you to work in person if insurance stops paying for virtual. So what matters more to you, continuing to take insurance or being virtual? Many people who start out taking insurance feel like private pay isn't possible where they live or for the population that they serve. That's mostly not true, but that's the assumption that people make when they start out taking insurance. If you're virtual, you can see the whole state. I could almost guarantee you that out of your entire state, 15 to 25 ideal clients can pay your fee at any given moment. So you just need to market well, which is just a learned skill. It's not a personality feature you have to change. It really is just learning some things and doing it. Now, if you accept insurance because that feels morally or ethically right to you, I am not here to talk you out of that. But if you're taking insurance because you don't know how to get clients without it, know that you absolutely can. I teach people in the Abundance Party how to get clients, whether they take insurance or not. I support whatever works for you. It's only $49 a month. I also have a free training that touches on some of the basics called How to Fill Your Practice Without Being Salesy or Spending Money You Don't Have. I'll link to both of those. Today's free worksheet that y'all can download, it's questions to ask yourself to help you build a practice that really meets your needs instead of just doing the things you've done before. It's going to help you parse out some of what do I actually want? You can have what you want, so I'd rather you know what that is so you're moving towards that. If you have questions for me for Ask Allison, please DM me over on Instagram. I love answering these, and I will talk to y'all later.